It's on.
Welcome to the Just James Show. You are live. I am here with the lovely Ciara Jennings. Ciara is bringing to you not loving basketball, not loving war, not loving games, but the love and butter. Her new bakery company that she has launched. So we just wanted to bring Ciara on the Just James Show to give her the opportunity to let my audience know what she's offering. Talk, CC. Tell me about Love and Butter. I did do a little research. I read, that you were baking since you were a kid.
Yeah. So,
and you started really Love and Butter in 2016.
Yeah, so it started it really started 2014.
Okay.
It was a little side hustle that I had in undergrad, and I started then, and I just fell in love with it. And then, like I mentioned in one of my posts on my Facebook, just through working full time in grad school, I kind of had to set that dream aside, and I just was like, why am I not doing this? Why am I not doing what I love? So I decided to, in a sense, relaunch, and yeah, it's been exciting. It's been scary but exciting at the same time. It's something that I wanted to do for a really long time.
So your degree is in what?
So I have a master's degree in counseling psych. And I'm a full-time mental health therapist. So yeah, I do that full-time. But I work on my baking during off hours and on weekends and stuff.
So when did you realize that baking was your passion?
I've always loved cooking and baking. I think it's something that was just a part of me since I was a young age. I remember having a little cooking set, or a little kitchen set when I was a kid that had running water, and me and my older sister would play in there all day long. It's always been something that I really loved. I think I just randomly, I'd always watch my mom cook and bake, and I think I just randomly was just I would always watch my mom, and I was really into cooking.
Let me just stop a minute. Can y'all say yes if you can hear us? Because I think my volume is off. Can y'all say yes if you can hear us? So you watched your mom.
Yeah, I watched my mom cook and bake growing up, and one day I was always in the kitchen cooking and stuff, and then one day I just thought, let me just try baking, and that's kind of where it all really started.
Go ahead, Ciara. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. That's kind of just where it really started. I just went in the kitchen, tried it out, and then through that, just
want to make sure y'all can hear us.
Just through that, I think the passion just really grew.
Mm-hmm.
I would use my mom's recipes or just find random recipes, and yeah, so the technique and stuff I definitely learned from her. The decorating aspect, I just watched YouTube videos, and I also in undergrad had a side job at a frozen yogurt shop.
Mm-hmm.
And I worked on the weekends, so I would go home on the weekends and work there, and we made ice cream cakes, and they would let me decorate the cakes in the back.
Oh, wow.
So I would just sit and practice my writing on the cakes, practice doing borders with different piping tips and everything. So they really helped me and allowed me to.
I read that word piping. What is that?
So
I have no clue. Can y'all hear us? Somebody say yes. Piping.
So a piping tip. So it's little.
Is it decoration?
Yeah, it's a decorative tip. And they have star tips. They have round tips. They have floral tips, and you can get them from pretty much anywhere really. And you can, I said, it just helps you decorate a cake or cupcakes.
All right, can you hear us on the Just James Show? So from bad to worse, what's the worst thing you baked? Who tasted it first?
The worst thing I baked.
It was just awful.
Honestly, I don't think I've ever had that moment.
So when you were young, you nailed it.
I mean, here's the thing. When I was younger, I was more so dabbling in cooking.
Okay.
So I think baking didn't really start until maybe high school, oddly.
Okay.
I always loved it, and it was always something interesting, but I never actually ventured out and tried it.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't think anything ever. Yeah, I never remember ever having that moment.
What's the best thing you baked, I'll say then?
I think the best thing, carrot cake, honestly, because it's a family recipe.
Everybody knows carrot cake.
It's a family recipe, and it, my mom's from the South, so it's good. It's just, I think it's like I said, it's a family recipe, and I think that's probably
So
best.
each thing you've ever baked, from a young girl to now, or high school to now, you nailed it. Like you come from a comical family, you got a bunch of siblings, nobody was like, no, put that back in the oven.
No, if anything,
Wow,
I feel like if anything, the mistakes that I made were technique.
Okay.
So it was more about like I may have overbeat the batter, which may make your cake like gummy or like it may collapse. Okay. Like I've had those issues before. Okay. It tasted great. It did not look so great.
Oh yeah. Remember Ciara won the cake taste.
I did. I did.
There's modesty. I did. She won the cake taste. That's right. You know, but I honestly don't think I've ever tasted anything that you baked. The day of the cake taste.
You were just going live. You never even like tried.
Yeah, I don't think. I may have. I can't remember. But at any rate, so. Love and Butter. I love that name. I really do. It is something so special and unique about it. Yeah. So tell us about Love and Butter.
It just came to me.
I was thinking it would be like Cake Ciara or something.
Yeah, I wanted something. I didn't want my name in it. Okay. I didn't want my name in it because I always saw someone with like, you know, Cakes by so and so, or like their name would be in it, and I didn't really want that. And I would always describe like good food as like it's like love in a bowl, like love in a cup. Like I wanted to start a cupcake business called Love in a Cup, and I think
a spinoff from Love and Butter.
Well, that was before I even came up with Love and Butter. It was Love in a Cup. I was dead set on it, and I just kind of evolved and grew, and I just felt like, I want to do more than just cupcakes. Okay. And I love and Butter, it literally came to me, and I was like, oh, this is perfect.
Listen, when I saw your Facebook page advertising, I was like, that's genius. Love and Butter. Like, that's just perfect. You love butter. You bring the two together.
Yeah. And like it really does like represent obviously like what I'm doing. Like I genuinely love baking, and I love I love the whole process of it, and I also love making sure that like the ingredients that I'm using are like good ingredients too, which is important. And butter isn't everything. So
you're not one of them bakers like 85 years old, you can't flush the toilet, you can't walk down the steps, you can't walk in the kitchen. You're not extreme.
No.
Okay.
No, I just.
You remember that back in the day?
No, but like I think, yeah, like I feel like the name just really encompasses like everything that like I am creating and trying to create, and just
So you said carrot cake is the family recipe.
Yeah.
Is that your favorite cake to bake? Your menu is quite tasty.
Thank you. I actually had to like scale down a menu. Like I had like a kind of another menu that I used before I kind of like was really, really out there with all of the branding and everything. Carrot cake, I don't even know what my favorite cake is. I think.
Or that you love to bake.
That I love to bake, honestly, gosh.
She should know this.
No, I genuinely love the process of everything. Like it's not like I love one thing more than the other. I mean honestly, if we're gonna break it down between like baking the cake and decorating the cake, I will do that like a million times over. Like I'd rather decorate a cake than bake it, to be honest. But I generally I don't love one process more than the other. Each cake is unique. I think that's what I like about it. And yeah, so it's different. So I know that's hard. Like,
so what would you want people to know about your baking style? I mean, you gave us tips, but what would you want us to know? And an up-and-coming baker that have not reached your status yet, that is just trying, that's just cake is just all lumped up. My mom cakes is a mess, but they taste so good. I mean, they're just all lumped up in half. It's a mess.
So you want to know like my baking style, or like my tips for those that are like trying to get it together?
Trying to get it together.
Honestly, just be open to educating yourself. That's literally what I did. Like
YouTube.
Yes, YouTube. You literally learn everything and anything from YouTube. I still go to YouTube till this day. Like You really do, and like reading cookbooks, there's a lot of things that cookbooks don't just have recipes in them, but they have technique in them as well, and you can learn from that as well. Like I still like my favorite channel is the Food Network channel. I love it.
Mhm.
Like I watch it all the time. You can learn a lot from there too. Just really just being open to educating yourself and like just try.
Okay.
I mean, like, that's what I went in the kitchen, I tried, I failed, I tried again, I failed again. Like, you know, it's just you.
See, that's
you
what
just
we
gotta
wanted.
try.
Some failures. Like, what would have been a failure?
I think so. A failure was I was making a cake for someone and
Not for somebody. Not an order.
it was an order. It was an order, and it was a chocolate cake. And the issue that arose was that like I didn't let like the cake it was really tender. It's a really tender chocolate cake, and it's best to decorate cakes when like the layers are either frozen or like really cold. And I just had cooled it and then I put it together, but because it was so tender, it was like literally falling apart. And it was just like I tried salvaging it, I couldn't.
So what was the result?
It was just like a mound of just like it looked so bad. Like,
So the result wasn't another cake?
yeah, essentially
Okay,
I had to
okay,
make a
okay.
whole nother cake.
So
It
did
was
you need more
frustrating.
time or?
I think I ended up, I did it within like the same night.
Okay. So
I just
lesson
had to
learned.
like quickly, I just had to quickly like just kind of put it together, which is then again like lesson learned. Like I don't, unless I have like an entire day, I will not decorate my cakes the same day that I bake them.
So you mentioned YouTube. So what are the channels you follow? And is there somebody like Cake Boss or somebody that really inspired you? Like somebody video that you say, oh, I'm not going to search. I'm going directly to this video.
Oh gosh.
Maybe there's none.
Yeah, I think in the beginning I just was like looking up like cake decorating, like tips for cake decorating, tips for recipe development. Just like I just was googling
Recipe
like
development.
random things.
I like recipe development.
Just to kind of get an idea. I think there are certain YouTubers that I watch that I just love the things that they create. I will never be able to get on that scale.
You can't say that.
It's amazing. Like
Right. It's out there.
yeah, like I absolutely love them. But I think in general, I just would be like whatever I'm looking for, I just would put it in and like see whatever like resources would come my way.
Okay. So I saw there's like a birthday cake, which I want. Wedding cake.
Wedding cake.
No, it wasn't wedding. List them.
So on the menu, there's a chocolate cake. Like the regular cakes, it's chocolate vanilla with your choice of vanilla, chocolate, or coffee buttercream.
Okay.
And then like the vanilla buttercream, I can dye it any color you want as well.
So birthday cake was the only one.
Birthday cake was a specialty cake.
The specialty cake. Okay.
So specialty cakes were birthday cake. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking. Strawberry shortcake. There's like a couple others, I don't remember.
And they were 6 inches, 8 inches.
Yeah, so they're two sizes, 6 inches and 8 inches. They're like, in the past I made like bigger cakes, but I just had to do what was better like for me and like my business, and doing like 6 and 8 inch was
So
better.
how many do they feed?
So a 6 inch, honestly, you can feed up to like 12 people with a 6 inch.
Okay.
You have to be really strategic about how you cut the cake. And that's a video that I want to do that I hope is going to be coming out soon. Like it's really like you can get a lot out of a 6 inch cake.
Good.
Especially because my cakes are tall too. Like they're really tall cakes. They're 3 layers. So
Oh wow.
you can get a lot out of it.
So 8 inches would feed like 15.
Yeah. Again, it depends on how you cut it as well.
Okay.
Like a 6 inch is really good for like small gatherings as well. Like if you just want like a few slices, sure. But again, like there's a way to cut cake
There's a way to cut.
where you can make it.
That's something I'll probably never learn how to do.
It's really easy, and that's nothing that I learned too.
I love cake. Cake is my favorite, one of my favorite things. Buttercream icing. So I saw buttercream. Do you ever use whipped cream?
I
Or you have
do.
to order?
I actually don't. Again, like if that's like a specialty cake, like someone at like me and that customer can like discuss exactly what they
There
want.
you go.
But for the most part, like all my cakes come with buttercream,
Mm.
either like vanilla buttercream or chocolate buttercream, coffee buttercream, cream cheese buttercream. Yeah, I do add what is it called?
I don't know.
Heavy cream. I do add heavy cream just to kind of lighten up the texture of the buttercream a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right. So tell us where we could get your information, your menu sheet, your contact information,
Yeah.
your social media.
So I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and actually Twitter. I don't really use Twitter that much. But Instagram is love_and_butter.
Why do people make?
Because I had to. Love and butter was not available. Like I had to do the extra.
You had to do the
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, I just want to make sure it's right. Keep asking my phone. It's right there.
And say it again.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, sorry, I just want to make
Slowly
sure it's
clear.
correct. So my Instagram
Follow her, please. Follow her.
is love_and_butter_co. And you'll know it's me by the pink heart in the profile picture. And then my Facebook is, I believe, Love and Butter Co. Yeah, Love and Butter Co. on Facebook. Yeah.
Twitter.
Oh, Twitter.
That she don't use.
I really don't. I actually I had all these accounts for years, and I had to kind of vamp them up. Love and Butter Co. Just at Love and Butter Co. on Twitter. And you can like pin that stuff at the information at the bottom, right?
Okay. So that's
Yeah.
Facebook, that's
Instagram and Twitter.
Your email. I thought I saw the email.
My email is loveandbutterbakeryco at gmail.com.
Gino. So listen, I've been on a strict crazy diet.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Very strict crazy diet. And I'm wet money. And I am going to eat hearty.
Okay.
My birthday, November 13th.
I got you.
So that is my birthday cake
His
money.
sweaty birthday
Sweaty.
cake money.
Running for baptisms. That is my cake.
Yeah.
You will get the tip later.
That
Okay?
is fine.
That is for my cake.
Yeah.
Because I want to eat and I want to eat good.
Yeah.
I have not
Thank you
had
for choosing
cake.
me. I
Oh
appreciate
yeah.
it.
I have not had cake, I think, since before July 2nd.
Oh wow.
And I feel good about it. Tell us, before we go, tell us about the banana pudding choices.
Thank you.
Banana pudding choices.
Say it again, Mark.
Thank you.
I currently have one size banana pudding, which is considered small, but it feeds 6 to 8 people. It's half a gallon container. That's just kind of starting out, and we'll see kind of whatever, like if everyone's requesting bigger sizes, I'll add a bigger size. But for right now,
Regular
that
vanilla
is-
wafers or chestnut?
Oh no, I'm using the chestnut cookies.
Oh, the chestnut banana
Yeah,
pudding. Hey,
yeah.
listen, Mark Robinson. Mark, shout out to you, Baldy. You made like a strawberry banana pudding back on Frankfurt.
Ooh.
I'm not over it yet.
Yeah.
If you see this, Mark, I'm not over it yet.
He is watching.
Cupcake.
Yeah.
Mark, you heard that?
Or he was watching, should I
Okay.
say.
But don't bring none in, bro, after November, in case you're being generous. Cupcakes.
Cupcakes, I currently only do vanilla and chocolate cupcakes, again with your option of chocolate, vanilla, or coffee buttercream.
Mhm.
Chocolate, vanilla, coffee, lemon, and yeah, I think those, and I think strawberry. All the information is on my menu. If you go to my Instagram, there's a link on my there's a link for the menu,
That's
and
how I
also
do it.
on my Facebook.
Or Facebook.
I'm horrible because I don't memorize my menu. I'm sorry, but yeah, all the information's on there.
So if you go to her page, you can get the Love and Butter page,
On
or
Instagram.
search Love and Butter on Facebook or Instagram. But at the bottom, you'll see a few letters, a blue link, hyperlink, and if you click that link, her menu will come up. But if you like the page, you automatically follow it. So please
Yeah.
show her some support, follow it, no negative comments, all right? Because we will block you. That's what we do on the Just James Show. All right, so follow her. If you like that page from Facebook, you automatically follow it, okay? It's a cute page. I think Love and Butter is just genius. And love in a cup
Yeah,
I like that. We're gonna look for that. We're gonna look for that. My due date is like a pregnancy.
11/12.
My birthday is Friday. I'll see you on service Thursday night. God spare
Yeah.
our lives with my cake.
Yeah, I got
All
you.
right. All right.
I got you.
Thanks for watching the Just James show with the lovely Ciara Jennings. Again, not loving basketball, not loving war, not loving games, but Ciara Jennings of love and order. Please show some support. Thanks for watching the Just James show. Thanks Mark Marini, Eminem,
Thanks,
Mozart
man.
for recording for us. All right.
Hey.
Peace, y'all.